Somebody ring the bell because the console wars has officially died. And it's funny that we even consider this called console wars because it's just always been between Microsoft and Sony. It's always been between the Xbox and the PlayStation. And now that both of these behemoths decided to team together when it came to cloud gaming, it finally put the nail in the coffin on a war that has been dying for some time. It wasn't until the PlayStation 2 era where we had the Gamecube versus the PS2 versus the original Xbox where the competition started to heat up. Now you had Xbox from Microsoft, a new competition that was looking to gain the same or similar type of audience that PlayStation had. All the while Nintendo still stuck with its term of family-friendly fun, and they just went about their business. But PlayStation and Xbox were fighting for the exact same type of audience, those hardcore gamers who wanted storyline, who wanted violence, who wanted all of these things. Then we get to our previous generation, where we had the PlayStation 3 versus the Xbox 360 versus the Nintendo Wii. Now this is where the height, this is the climax of the console wars. PlayStation made a big mistake, and that's by overcharging for the PS3. So Xbox took the early lead in that war, and they sold more consoles in the beginning because they undercut PlayStation in price. And this is how the console war went until Nintendo went and pretty much changed gaming with the Nintendo Wii, because now they incorporated movement into their games. End of the day, PlayStation ended up winning because of their vast array of exclusive games, while Xbox already had their exclusives too. But the 360's downfall was the infamous Red Ring of Death. Now we get to this generation of consoles with the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and the Wii U/Switch. Honestly, this is where I saw the console wars dying out. Now, when it comes to fans, everybody still had their sides. We had diehard Xbox fans, we had diehard PlayStation fans, we had quote-unquote diehard Nintendo fans. However, the focus when it came to the companies who ran these consoles changed. See, each one of them had their own goals, and they pivoted in a way that their competition would not go into. Xbox wanted to be that fully entertainment set where you could unplug everything from your radio, your TV, your cable, and you could just enjoy the Xbox as your all-in-one console. The PlayStation, they wanted to innovate the way we played games. They came up with VR for a console. And then Nintendo, originally they tried to keep the Wii alive with the Wii U. We all know that was a terrible mistake. And then what they did was they revolutionized gaming once again by giving us the Switch, which is the very first hybrid console. But then we're going to get to the next generation. We're going to get to the PS5, Xbox Scarlet, the Nintendo Switch with the Switch Lite. And how's that going to go? It's going to be pretty much what happened when it came to the PS3 generation, except there will not be a war between Xbox and PlayStation. The Switch is going to go. They're going to continue innovating their console, their moneymaker, which is this Switch. They're going to come up with ways to make the Switch better, and they're still going to focus on their core audience. Sony and Xbox, while they are releasing two different consoles, both of these behemoths are teaming up when it comes to cloud gaming. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this new war is going to be, because it's no longer the console wars. The console wars is dead. Now we're looking at the video game wars, where it's the original consoles, PlayStation, Xbox, going up against this new generation of cloud services, or it could even expand to just PC games. Because, let's face it, Google is essentially going to be a PC alternative. Then you got Steam, then you got Epic Game Store competing. But I look forward to seeing how this goes, and if this does happen in 5 years, where we are no longer talking about the console wars, however, we are talking about the video game wars, you can turn around, replay this podcast, and say that I predicted it. You're welcome.